Inside Elon Musk's peace plan. Hey guys, today we're going to take a look inside Elon Musk's peace plan. Let's get right into it. Good news, everyone. Elon Musk and his associates have resolved the Ukraine conflict, or so they say. Musk, the world's richest person, announced a peace plan earlier this month. Russia keeps Crimea, which it took from Ukraine in 2014. The sham referendums used by Russia as a pretext to annex parts of eastern Ukraine are redone under UN supervision, and the results are respected. Ukraine is neutral. This plan has been criticized by national security and international relations experts as unrealistic and too favorable to Russia. Why should Ukraine make major concessions while its military is advancing? Why should Russia be rewarded for its failed invasion by offering nothing in return for a peace treaty other than a promise to stop massacring Ukrainians? Why would Ukraine believe Russia's promise when Putin has previously broken similar promises? And why would anyone trust Russia to allow a free and fair referendum or to honor it if the results are not favorable? Musk hasn't addressed those concerns, instead claiming that his proposal is highly likely to be the outcome in the end. And it's just a question of how many people die before then. That assertion of inevitability, one that others are too ideological, myopic, or bloodthirsty to recognize, is critical to his plan. The most outspoken supporter of this viewpoint is likely to be tech investor David Sacks, the founding COO of PayPal and a current stakeholder in Musk's company, SpaceX. Some pointed out, however, that the issue here isn't just that all three of his hypothesized outcomes are conceptually flawed, but also that it's a false choice, leaving out more likely possibilities. The entire approach of imagining end states, selecting one that sounds reasonable to you, and declaring that something similar is unavoidable demonstrates a profound misunderstanding of international relations and war. Things are changing at an alarming rate. There are far too many moving parts and momentum can shift dramatically. A lot of things are unpredictable. We don't know what the battlefield will look like in a few months, so even if we can imagine the details of a desirable end state, we don't know if it's even possible, let alone how to get there. At first, a quick Russian victory seemed unavoidable, and international security analysts were concerned about a protracted insurgency. Then, after Ukraine repelled the assault on Kiev, Russia shifted to a slower, grinding advance in the south and east, and the so-called pro-peace argument was that Russia taking and holding that land was unavoidable, so Ukraine should concede it to them to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. But then Ukrainian counter-offensives retook a lot of territory, so the inevitability, the one that says Ukraine should make concessions to Russia, is that Russia will launch nuclear weapons if they don't, but that is also not a foregone conclusion. On top of that, Ukrainian diplomats and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky both condemned Musk's proposal, implying Musk's stance was pro-Russian. Meanwhile, the Kremlin was kinder to Musk, with government spokesman Dmitry Peskov later saying it was very positive that such a person as Elon Musk is trying to find a peaceful settlement. According to Fiona Hill, a top Russian diplomat during the Trump administration, Musk's peace formula in Ukraine and other comments made by the billionaire in recent months may be part of a larger ploy by Putin to make his terms known to the international community. Hill said in an interview with Politico, "It's very clear that Elon Musk is transmitting a message for Putin." Hill then added, "Putin plays the egos of big men, gives them a sense that they can play a role, but in reality, they're just direct transmitters of messages from Vladimir Putin." So far, Musk has played an active role in the Ukraine war, earning praise from the international community after his company, SpaceX, delivered Starlink internet terminals to Ukraine shortly after the conflict began. The Ukrainian military has found satellite internet access to be extremely useful. Musk has since gotten himself into trouble over Ukraine. He reportedly asked the Pentagon to foot the Starlink bill in Ukraine, claiming that it was unreasonable to expect SpaceX to continue covering the majority of the internet service's costs. Musk appeared to have changed his mind the following day. He tweeted the next day, "The hell with it," announcing that SpaceX would continue to do good deeds despite losing money in Ukraine. However, given his recent statements and peace plan for Ukraine, Hill believes Musk's new role in the conflict may be as one of Putin's intermediaries. Hill then added, "This is a classic Putin play." Hill said, "Putin does this frequently. He uses prominent people as intermediaries to feel out the general political environment to basically test how people are going to react to his ideas." Musk stated to his proposed peace plan that any resolution must include a guarantee of water supply to Crimea. Hill explained that the Crimean Peninsula has no major rivers and relies on water supply from the currently annexed Kherson region to the north, a point so obscure that Musk may be speaking for Putin. Musk has yet to respond to Hill's charge that he is repeating Putin's talking points, but in response to a tweet referencing Bremer's allegations, Musk denied the claims, claiming that he has not spoken to Putin in 18 months. He tweeted, No, it is not. I've spoken to Putin only once, and that was about 18 months ago. The subject matter was space. That's all for today, and we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.